Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Hope all are eagerly waiting to know the topic of this video. Guess what, today's video will be more interesting for the viewers who love to travel. But the video will not motivate you to travel but will alarm the dangerous of traveling. Yeah, you heard it right. Today we will be sharing you the most dangerous roads in the world where travelers will not be aware but will come across one day. So let's get a look at the most dangerous roads. 1. Col du Chaussy, France. Col du Chaussy in the Rhône-Alpes region of southeastern France is a high mountain pass that starts with the famous Les Lassets de Montvernier. This is situated at 529 feet above sea level. This special stretch is only about 2 miles long but features 17 hairpin turns as you climb up an actual cliff. There's a small concrete barrier as you zigzag upward, but this improbable road, you won't see a single stop sign in France on the Col du Chaussy. 2. KARNALI Highway, Nepal. It has been stated that approximately 50 people die annually in this road because making a drive on the 155-mile KARNALI Highway in the Himalayas of West Nepal a literal death wish. This can be identified as one of the most dangerous roads in the world even when it's not monsoon season because the surface is extremely dusty, making visibility poor, and includes narrow stretches, landslides, falling rocks, flooded sections, potholes, huge drops off steep cliffs, and significant bumpiness. And now it is only a road passable, at best, during the day as the police have banned driving at night due to the high number of fatal accidents. The funniest thing is that this deadly road is situated in Nepal, which is known as one of the safest countries to live in. 3. Commonwealth Avenue, Philippines. Like other dangerous roads, this road isn't perched on the edge of a mountain or near a crumbling bridge. In fact, it's a wide urban highway which is 7.5 miles long, 18 lanes wide to be specific, and due to heavy traffic, poor drainage which brings floods on the avenue, and the constant presence of motorbikes and pedestrians that tour buses can't even see, this road is known from the tragic nickname Killer Highway because of the many accidents and fatalities has suffered here. The thrilling fact is that it doesn't require a passport. 4. BR-116. Brazil. The highway, which is called Rodovia de Morte or Highway of Death, is bound to be one of the most dangerous roads in the world. This road is stretching from Fortaleza in the north of the country to the southeast edge along the Uruguay border. This is a 2,790-mile highway which is the second longest in Brazil. This designation is dubious as much of BR-116 is in poor condition, but some cracked asphalt is not what makes it dangerous. Unstable weather and steep cliffs regularly cause major accidents, and because the Highway of Death passes through some of Brazil's most poverty-stricken areas, the threat of gangs lurk in several spots along this busy route. Ever expecting to visit Brazil? Make sure not to cross this road. 5. TAROKO Gorge Road, Taiwan. Gorge Road is one of the most dangerous roads in the world because it is carved out of a mountain and runs through one too, which is similar to the GUOLIANG tunnel in China. This popular road is nearly 12-mile stretch in Taiwan is a spectacular, so you can expect a parade of tour buses, cars, scooters, bicyclists, and pedestrians all sharing the same narrow road and all trying to navigate blind corners and terrifying bends that look too small to fit around. If you ever find yourself on TAROKO Gorge Road, you better hope the weather is fair, otherwise you might suffer through landslides, floods, and falling rocks that make sections impassable. 6. BAYBURT-OF Road D915, Turkey. If you are a person who fear landslides and have vertigo, it's best to stay away from D915 in Turkey. This challenging road is located on the boundary of the Black Sea region in the northeast of the country and is extreme because, in part, there are no guardrails to separate you from a massive drop. The most iconic part of BAYBURT-OF Road is called Derbasi Turns. It has 13 hairpins that will have you climbing from 617 feet above sea level to 677 feet above sea level in just 3 miles with a steep grade up to 10%. In fact, it is highly recommended for no one but only professional drivers should probably attempt this, although the photographic payoff is immense. 7. 99 Bend Road to Heaven, China. This short stretch in China's Tianmen Mountain National Park is chock full of sheer drops and twists constructed hundreds of 800 feet in the sky. How many hairpin turns do you think can fit into 6.8 miles? This road proves it can for 99 of them. If a straightaway, you could drive this road in less than 10 minutes, but what makes 99 Bend Road one of the most dangerous roads in the world is the elevation, the turns, and the sheer lack of anything to keep you from plunging to your death. And also not to mention the constant threat of earthquakes in this part of the world, which makes the road more dangerous. 8. Atlantic Road, Norway. I know the twisting ribbon of coastal concrete in this road might look beautiful, but don't be fooled. It's one of Norway's most dangerous roads when the wild Atlantic comes too close. Drive along it and trust me, you'll feel as though you're on a roller coaster ride, thanks to the sharp turns, curves, and twists. When the weather's bad though, visibility can disappear in seconds. And then you've got huge, thundering walls of water which regularly crash over the road's barriers. Any idea to experience this danger? Hope you don't. 9. North Yungas Highway, Bolivia. This road is a scary narrow road clinging to the side of a Bolivian mountain. This was once the main route into the country's capital, La Paz, which holds the honor of the world's highest capital city. Authorities eventually built a shiny new highway, but locals still speed down this road, which also serves as a popular mountain biking spot. One of the most unnerving sights is the dozens of makeshift memorials dedicated to those who have lost their lives here. Yes, you heard right. People have died in this road as well. The road has a total drop of 12 feet, and even today, between 200 and 300 people die on the road annually. People should avoid these rude driving habits when driving in these kinds of roads. 10. GUOLIANG Tunnel, China. The inside of this 3/4 mile long road tunnel is just 16 feet tall and 13 feet meters wide. This can be found in the Tihang Mountains of Henan Province, China. It was constructed in 1977 by 13 locals, although the reason that it took 5 years to build is that several villagers died on the job. There are 30 windows carved out of the rock. And if the thought of driving through this particular tunnel gives you chills, consider this. Before it was built, locals from the village it connects to used a ladder to get back and forth. This is one of the top extreme travel adventures around the world. 11. KARAKORAM Highway, between China and Pakistan. The KARAKORAM Highway connects China and Pakistan, and at 400 feet above sea level. This is known as the highest paved road in the world. A total of 82 workers died during construction, mostly due to rock slides, which remain an ever-present hazard up to this day. There are no barriers, and many of the drivers who have had accidents on the road have been victims of altitude sickness or possibly distracted by the spectacular views of K2. It is published that there are plans to widen the road from 32 feet to nearly 100, but also the authorities believe that this could see the number of vehicles triple, which will be a bad news as well. 12. Canning Stock Road, Australia. There's only dust, and more dust, and hardly any road signs can be seen to point you in the right direction. This 1,150-mile long track in Western Australia is regarded as the world's most remote road, and you'll need 3 weeks to drive it from start to finish. Doing this road trip during the warmer months is almost impossible due to the searing heat, and drivers are advised to travel in multi-vehicle convoys. The road is in a bad state of repair, which is why drivers are urged to leave room not just for food and drink but for spare parts. 2. 13. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. This unpaved road was carved out of the side of a New Zealand mountain 140 years ago, and today it's so dangerous that standard driver's insurance won't cover. It is said that if you encounter another vehicle, and it's highly likely you'll have to reverse for up to 2 miles before you find a passing point. The miners who built this had only hand drills and gunpowder at their disposal, so it's understandable that it took 20 years to complete this road. The exciting fact is this road was a backdrop for Mission Impossible, Fallout, and several Lord of the Rings movies. 14. Tizi en Test, Morocco. This is a narrow, winding road stuck to the side of Morocco's Atlas Mountains. The Tizi en Test was blasted out of the rock in the 1920s and became the first modern road link between Marrakech and the South Plains. About the steep drops, it's best avoided if you suffer from vertigo, and local drivers are known to whiz along it at frightening speeds, ignoring rules of the road followed in other parts of the world. The lack of barriers means it should only be attempted in daylight, and during the winter landslides and avalanches occur on an almost daily basis. And on the other side, you'll enjoy beautiful views of the Atlas Mountains, the gorges of Moulay Bram, and the South Valley. If you drive on any of these roads, you'll want to remember the driving rules you've probably forgotten since driving school. Hope the adventure was dangerous yet thrilling. Hoping to meet you soon with another adventurous video. Till then, stay tuned.